less. So let's go. Let's go for that morning walk. After all, we just woke up and there was a huge noise around here. Let's take a look and find out what's going on. Wait, I can't believe it. Look, a plane just crashed here and there are several patients here on the ground. Oh my God, this is terrible. Look, we have to help this poor guy in red. This poor villager ended up dying, unfortunately. But we can save his life here, so let's go once and for all. Let's remove all this dirt from above him so we can capture him and take him to a safer place to take care of him. Come on, girls, we have to be quick. Look, we finally did it. Now we finally got him. He's in my hands? Great. Don't worry, boy. You're going to be fine. We'll take care of you calmly. All right, girls, now let's get him somewhere safe so we can take care of him. He'll be fine, I promise. So, come on, take a look. The time has come.
Oh my God! What happened? I was on the plane going nowhere. This happened to me. Oh man, that's awful. Wait, girls, who are you and why am I here in this place? That guy is like that. I can't believe it. Could I have been kidnapped? What's going on? Explain it to me, please.
Hey, here's the thing. I'm the girl. Fix this, my friends. We're demoing who? Pop hunters.
What?
And you were traveling by plane and that plane crashed on our island. That's right. And we saw it there and some passengers ended up dying, but you're alive and we brought you here to rescue you and you woke up. You're fine. Okay, then let's go. Now we have to get ready to start hunting for equipment here so we can set up our first base. Because it's gonna be nightfall soon, so let's go.
Look, these girls saved my life. Thank you so much, girls. I'm eternally grateful to you. You really kept me alive. Okay, now let's go. Let's find all the tools we can so we can build our first base. After all, there's a lot of wood around here. Well, let's get going. Let's go to the forest to get the wood and build our first base. Well, next, we also have to look for food resources. That's right, otherwise we'll starve to death. But come on, I'll accompany you from now on.
Look, as we can see, we have a huge forest here with various types of wood, and these woods are the best because they're very durable. So let's go. Let's start gathering here so we can build our first base. Well, you all deserve some essential equipment to use against these woods. Look, everyone's here with their axes. Let's start gathering this wood right now so we can get as much wood as possible to build our bases and also protect ourselves from all the dangers on this island. So let's go, once and for all.
Look, how cool! It looks like it's gonna be quite an adventure. Well, since we're going home, I guarantee we'll find a way to find out by the end of this video. So let's go, let's stay here, because it'll be worth watching until the end. So let's go once and for all. Look, I'm already collecting almost a lot of wood around here. This is going to be really cool. Well, let's go once and for all. Everything is already turning out just as we planned. Look, just a few more and we'll finally build our first base with this really cool wood. Thank you so much, girls. You really are amazing. Well, now I think we've had enough to build our first secret base. So, come on, let's go back to our area.
All right, kid, follow me here right now. Come on, girls, now we're finally going back to that place because we're gonna get a really spacious area to build our first base. That's right. Okay, so let's get to it once and for all. As we can see, there's a huge area here, so let's build our first base here. Karaoke, it's gonna be amazing. Okay, so let's get started. You'll all help with the construction. Look, we're gonna get these materials here and start making various pieces of wood, and that's how we'll build our base. But we have to reinforce it in every way possible. Okay, so let's get to it. Get lots of wood because it's gonna be very important. And we have to build a very big house because there will be 4 people living in it. So come on, guys, it's gonna be a really cool job, so get ready because it's just the beginning.
Okay, this is going to be really cool. Okay, so let's get to it once and for all. Look, I'm really happy with these girls. They really made me a cool guy. Look, she saved my life too. I'm really happy with everything that's happening, okay? So let's get to it. Look, we'll finish the foundations in time. Apparently, the lower part is practically finished. Now let's put up all these walls and also the roof so we can completely close this house. Come on, guys. This is going to be really cool. I confess it's going to be the best adventure ever. I confess you're all excited to see this house finally finished. Well, let's go there as quickly as possible. I confess it's going to be really interesting. Well, then let's finish here. We have to finish. Okay, after a long time working on the house, we're almost finished. Now we're finally going to put in some windows to give it a beautiful view of the island. That's right. Look, it's turning out really nice. Well done, girls. We did a great job. It's incredible. I love the final result of our new house, girls. You really are great with a good construction, and now we're finally going to get some equipment so we can hunt. Our food, so let's go. Look, we have everything we need here. Now let's finally go outside and start hunting. I guarantee it will be really interesting after all, and I'm already starting to get hungry. Come on, girls. Then you all have to help because we'll be a team. So come on, you too, you won't be left out. Well, now let's get going and hunt everything we find in front of us. Look, we've already found our first meat. Let's go hunting more and more. Girls, are we going to stop until we deliver new meat? Look, there's a giant pig over there. That one will undoubtedly yield a lot of meat. A lot. Let's go get them as fast as possible. Look, as we can see, he's coming with everything. They've given us great meat. A lot of work, girls.
Look, we're hunting monsters, lots of giants here. This will give us a lot of meat to eat later. Come on, girls. Come on, guys. We're going to get some incredible meat here.
I agree with you, girls. Look, we're getting a lot of meat. Well, we're not going to kill it all at once because we still need it for the next day. But I confess that this is contact we've already collected so far. That's enough meat to last us a few days. So let's talk once and for all. Now it's time for us to finally get together and go back to our house. That's right, so we can prepare all this meat for us to eat as quickly as possible. It's gonna be really interesting. Okay, so come on, girls. This is gonna be really cool. Look, I've got a good amount of meat we found here. Combined with what you got, we'll have plenty of meat for the rest of our days. Well then, let's go back home once and for all. Look, I can't believe it. We're finally finding a way to live on this island. This is really interesting. Look, now we're back at our base. Now let's get ready so we can make our ovens so we can prepare our new meals. Let's get ready, girls. Let's get ready. Because now we're going to eat a lot, and now we're going to start putting all the meat in these ovens so we can finally roast them all. Let's get ready once and for all. Look, now all that's left is to wait for them to be ready, and as soon as they're ready, we'll eat them. Very good. Look, after a long time, they're all ready. We're eating here, enjoying the meat. It really is delicious. Okay, now let's stop eating and finally get ready to invade that cave because there's definitely some way for us to escape. So come on, guys. We've survived on this island for quite some time. Now is it time for us to finally stop and leave? Come on. It's gonna be a long way. Now, before we get to that island, we have to get several boats to get there. So come on, some of you guys, get some boats ready so we can leave right now. It's gonna be really interesting. Well, what are we waiting for? Come on, girls.
Okay, leave it to me. Well, I'll get the coolest, safest, and most durable boats here so we can cross the final. We can't imagine what's in those waters. So, let's go. Now, let's get there as fast as possible so we can find out what's on that island. We started by being careful of sea monsters because we don't know this sea, and there can be a lot of dangerous things here, but we're finally here. Look, boys.
Good job, girls. We're already here on the island. Now let's try to find out. Where will this island take us? Well, let's go there once and for all. Look, we've already reached the top of it. Now let's finally find a way to get to the top of it and find a way to escape from here. Let's go. Well, guys, and now, what are we going to do, girls?
Leave it to me, guys. Don't worry. I had a really good idea. When I had some free time, I made a bunch of ladders because I knew we'd need them sooner or later. Well, now let's climb this skull completely. I don't think I'm at the top of it. It must be hiding something that will get us out of here, a lot. Come on, it'll be our only way out. And when we get out, we'll get out with you, kid, because you're really cool and we want to be close to you forever now. Well, then let's go as fast as possible. Look, we found it. We're finally here. This is amazing. Look, there are tons of things here for us to fly out and lots of rewards. Besides escaping this, we'll get very rich. This really helped us a lot. Let's go enjoy it now.
This is amazing, man. Look, all right, guys, let's get ready so we can finally go home. Look, this is amazing. I confess I'm very anxious. Okay, that was today's reading. Now let's just vote for our houses. Well, see you later, everyone. This island was really fun. Well, now let's go home as quickly as possible.